Aloha everyone! I am back from Hawaii. The dolphins were amazing. They were the star of the adventure. They were the stars of the adventure for sure. My favorite, if you go to my Heather Fleming page, my favorite is the video one of our participants, Tracy, posted of the dolphins playing tag with leaves. Like, phew, mind blown. These, I don't know what kind of tree it was, maybe mango tree leaves, or they were really, really thick leaves. And the dolphins would wear them on their little their flippers and then act like they were gonna pass them to you, and they would grab them with their tail. The most amazing things. So back from Hawaii last week, and then now I'm landed in Joshua Tree for 6 weeks, and it's been super cool. The contrast of the hot humidity to really dry. It is super cold here, even the locals are saying it, not just me. So my allergies are full bore. Like the wind has been crazy, like shaking the whole house every night. So about a day or two ago with my allergies, I craved lemon chicken noodle soup. I've never had lemon chicken noodle soup ever. And I'm like, is there such an even thing? So now I'm feeling way better, and I was now Googled it, and I'm gonna make it for us all. And I have a few twists, because why wouldn't I have a few twists? Yes, I'll tell you as they go. Okay, so I'm personally, with all this dry air here, I was craving ghee too. So ghee has a little more moisture, but you're more than welcome to use coconut oil or anything else. If you're vegetarian, you don't have to use the butter. But I love ghee, which is clarified butter. It's sometimes easier for people's digestion, so that's really cool. I just bought it, it's really hard. So I'm gonna start the ghee, and then the onions first. And I did a couple different shortcuts today because I have friends coming and I wanted to time this video to do it before they got here. So I'm timing that. Let's warm up the butter. Let me try to do a little bit more, the ghee. And like I said, you can do coconut oil if you want, or just plain butter too, or even the broth. If you're like trying to do less oils in your plan, life plan, we'll call it, you could just do some of the broth first and do the vegetables. Yeah, my last week's blog was pretty funny. It's, okay, are you on the all fruit, no fruit, all fat, no fat, all protein, no protein plan? So my favorite thing I wrote, it actually came to me from just listening to all the different hoopla out there, was all of them are okay, but not just one of them. I think variety is the spice of life. I will stick with that. We used to, as hunters and gatherers, we moved around to get variety. So I just want us to take note of that instead of this one thing, this one road. Man, that one road is rough to be on. So, okay, our butter's warming up, our ghee. I keep saying ghee, but you have butter, but ghee. So I'm kind of a chunky cutter, and plus this knife isn't that good yet. So I'm gonna put the onions in first. So I chunky cut my vegetables. So we'll saute those first. So yeah, I'm renting from my friend while she's traveling with a band. How cool is that? So this is like the most permanent, I've been somewhere I think for a while. Oh, here we go. So yeah, this is the story of my life, figuring out where everything is. But I love it. I'm loving being a little bit of a homebody. So maybe I will get a home. I'm thinking if I do, it'll be fall, because I'm still flowing, because I'm a professional flower. All right, so we'll give the onion another second here. Actually, you know what? Now we're good. And I'll do the carrots and the celery. So I'm just doing a little small batch while I do the production, and then I might add more. And plus, I only have this size pan. If I went earlier to the store, I was maybe gonna do a crock pot and do like the raw chicken and do the whole shindig, but you know, this thing called life happens. All right, so I wanted it really like traditional because again, there's a reason chicken noodle soup is good for the soul. So I'm keeping mine a little, like I said, traditional with just carrots and celery. I think I'm gonna do one more celery in there now that I see it. And proportion and all that jazz. Yeah, have you ever put lemon in your chicken noodle? I don't know, man. I never have, so I'm super excited to try it. So my friend and her 1.5-year-old are coming to stay for the weekend. So he eats everything, she said. That's good news. All right. A little more celery. And then the carrots, I'm going to try to do another video. I'm going to put these in water until I have time to do another video, but I'm going to make carrot top oh my god, chimichurri. I made kitchery the other day. Hi, Lindsay. Our other friend Lindsay is coming to visit any minute. Her and Emmett are on their way, so I'm making this soup for them. Hi, Lindsay Farrell. They're good friends. How cool is that? All right, so we'll let that simmer up for a bit. And then this is what I'm not sure of, but why not try it on live video, is that the amount of liquid and my noodles at the end. So I'm trying a chickpea pasta. I've had another version like this, but I haven't had this one yet. And this one's just made with organic chickpea flour and organic white rice. And it says 6 quarts of water, 8 to 10 minutes. So I'm gonna need quite a bit of broth. So I'm gonna do, my chicken's already cooked. I went and got an organic rotisserie chicken, and I'm gonna do it shredded. So that'll be, we'll get the vegetables going. This will go next. Then the broth, and then the noodles, right? Let me see. Yeah, the broth first, get that all boiling, then put my noodles in just at the last minute, and then let that cook. My lemon will go in next too, actually. So some other alternatives, if you wanted to make yours different, which is great. If you don't want to use noodles, you could use red potatoes too, or parsnips are amazing in soups. It tastes, it gives it the potato feel and the thickening, so that's really great. Excuse me. And if you're vegetarian, don't worry, just keep out the chicken. No big deal. And then I got veggie broth too. So I'm a half vegetarian. I have a little bit of primal meat in me yet. I like to eat the meat still. So, all right. I'm gonna do some lemon next. So yeah, I'm sure the lemon was from my allergies that are going haywire. And just like comfort out here in the desert, you know, nourishing. I'm going to put the whole lemon in and just get the seeds out. I'm going to put the whole lemon in. And then I might do some lemon juicing too. I'll put that in. All right. Then I'm going to do the chicken. And it's already cooked. So this is going to be done in like no time. So I'm going to make sure it doesn't have bones for our little one in here. So I wanted it shredded instead of like chunky, because that sounded, again, I was feeling the more traditional stuff. Hi, Cammie. Hi. That's one of my dear friends from, I don't know, we've known each other 50 years or so. She gets mad at me every time I do that. We've known each other since we were 4. Can you believe that? That's crazy. Hi, Cammie. I dreamt of you last night, actually. That's so funny. I dreamt of you last night. Because I'm coming to stay in August with you, so book me. I'll let you know my dates to stay at Hotel Cammie Wacker. So I think I thought about it before bed and then dreamt of you. That's cool. Alright, so I'm just kind of doing the shredded chicken. You could do raw too and do like this as a crock pot like I said and do all that timing. I wasn't up for all that timing today, and plus they're going to get here soon. Watch them ring the doorbell during the live. I have a feeling it's going to take a little longer. They might have a few stops. They're coming from Mammoth. So Cammie, I'm in Joshua Tree. I don't know if you knew that. It's so cute. I love it up here. I think I'm realizing I love to live in small little vacation destinations, small town vacation destinations. Like even today, it's crazy out there because all the tourists are coming in for the weekend. So that's kind of cool. I don't think I want to live in a tourist town all year round though, right? Lindsay might agree with me. Lindsay might agree with me on that. Let me get the knife out of the way here too. All right, so there's the chicken. And again, for production purposes, I'm just kind of flying. I want to put a little more lemon in there too. Actually, I'll do the broth. So I got 1 bone broth just because, again, I'm great for your immune system. Great for your immune system. And my immune system was a little shocked from the 85-degree weather, humidity to here. So my immune system's like, what did you just do? So I'm building it up. I've been doing green tea and honey. I've been doing kitchery. Honestly, I was only feeling crappy for like 1 full day, so that's really cool. So there's my bone broth. So I need quite a bit for this, my little pasta. So I'm gonna do all of this. veggie broth too. 32, 6 quarts. I'm not doing math today. It's Friday, I'm not doing math. I'll just eye it. And then I'm gonna bring that to a boil. Like I said, I'm gonna put a little bit more lemon in there. Da, da, da. Actually, this one doesn't have any seeds. I'll take this part out. I'll sift it out before I serve it. Cami wants to mail me a present. Uh-oh. Cami, that's like the hardest part of my life. Where to send it? I'll text you this address. I'll text you this one because I'm here for 6 weeks. I know. So I just got my DMV registration here today too. That's the other challenging part. I do have a mailbox and they'll mail me things, but my registration tags needed to be mailed ASAP. All right, I'm just telling my whole life story now. All right, so there's my lemon. I'm gonna boil that. Where did I put the top? I'll let that boil. Then I'll put in the chickpea pasta and like probably stir it once and not touch it because I don't want this to get really mushy. So that's the part I'm nervous about. All right, give me a minute on that. I can tell more stories. Cami, should I tell stories about you? That's what I should do. Any other idea? Oh, I know. I wanted to add sea salt too. This is the volcanoes, Hawaiian volcano sea salt people in the Big Island. What? They're amazing. They actually gave us a cute little discount for the gift bags for our retreaters. So, oh, Cami said no, not to tell stories about her. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're lucky. I'm not gonna. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that sea salt in there. It's really rocky. I'm gonna figure out how to crush it. I might use this little crusher thing when I get around to it soon. You could do, what other seasoning would be fun in here? My friend has some good stuff. I'm personally not doing a lot of garlic. It keeps me up at night. So maybe a little bit of, maybe a teeny bit of thyme would be cool. Let me make sure I don't start on fire. Ooh yeah, a little bit of thyme. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. And pepper would be great. Parsley. I have a little bit of fresh cilantro to put on the top when we're done too. But I'm so excited about the lemon. So excited to tell you guys too how it works. We'll have some and then take a picture. So, all right. So I'm gonna boil this without, and I'm not doing a very good job. I wash my hands again. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see, what else did I want to say? Oh, you know, like I said, I was keeping my traditional. The kale looked so gorgeous at the store. So I got broccoli and 2 different types of kale at the store. Tomorrow's the farmer's market here, so I didn't go crazy. There's a few things. I wanted to get some fruit, but I'm going to wait and see what they have at the farmer's market. I did get a pineapple. That looked really good. And I accidentally did buy a sourdough bread to dip into the soup. Keeping it real, people. Keeping it real. So yeah, I'll put that away in a second. You could use regular butter too. I found this organic cultured butter also, but like I said, I was craving the ghee. It's more warming too, so like it gets so dry that's really nice. So, okay, let's pretend it's boiling, and then I'll put this chickpea pasta in, and I'll take a picture at the end. So 14 grams of protein, 40% of your daily fiber too. That's kind of cool. I'm a big fan of rotating our things to our main ingredients that we tend to buy. So I do brown rice pasta, you know, one time do chickpea. I did a edamame pasta on the retreat that was amazing to die for. It was in my blog this week also. So just rotate, because the more I keep studying nutrition, because now there's a new diet called the Plant Paradox that's telling us not to eat cucumbers and a couple other things. Cool. Fine. Maybe if you're like, oh, you know what, I do eat cucumbers daily or almost every other day or often. Maybe take a pause on them, or tomatoes take a pause on, because there's so many different philosophies. Just so what you need to do then is add or replace with some other things you love too. So I tend to see myself getting a rut, like I'm like, oh, did I just buy spinach? Is that all I bought this week for vegetables? So cool, we can liven it up. That's why I went and got some kales that looked phenomenal too. So that's my takeaway about all these diet plans out here. And speaking of, March 31st is the Spring Reset Program. That's my 3-week program that I'm gonna only do twice a year from now on. We did it at the New Year, but we're only gonna do it spring and fall because that's where it's best for our bodies. So it's time to spring clean. It's super gentle. I'm not like this crazy radical extreme nutrition person. Gonna get the hint as my sourdough bread is hanging out behind me, which sourdough is awesome. Has some awesome, can be awesome for some people's digestion. That's why I picked it. And it sounded really good for me. Let's see. So week 1, we focus on protein meals. So this would be a protein meal for week 1. Hold on the bread. Week 2, we focus on vegan meals. So week 1, even my vegetarians do great. They would just have this in there without the chicken. No big deal. So we do vegetarian protein meals the first week for them. Week 2 is vegan meals. So we try to go a little more vegan, go light on the meat and the eggs. And then week 3, we bring back foods that we think we can't live without and just see how we feel. Also, each week I add in some other like nutritional herbal ideas, nutritional supplements, herbal ideas, some self-care. So it's basically just a little 3-week timeout for you to support yourself. And again, bring in all this nutrition information gently and with a fun group. Our group is getting like way too cool. So we might have to like make sure you're cool enough. No, I mean, our last reset group was so great. I was like, I don't want to break up the band. So check out my next week's blog too. I'm getting really excited for it. It's called Declutter Your Relationship with Food. Declutter your relationship with food. I haven't started writing it yet. It's just coming in. And it might be my talk at New York this year. Just again, we have the beautiful, what's her name? Oh, I just forgot her name. Marie Kondo, right? Yes, where you put, see if things give you joy. The same with food, everyone. So declutter your relationship with food. So coming at ya. So if you want to sign up for the reset, I'll put the link in the comments. I'll take a picture of my friends and I eating this. And I'm glad to be back in the mainland. All right, bye-bye.